Ah, fuck. Okay. That's there. I was gonna say let's check the sound, and then the fucking music stopped. Coming back, right? That's probably fine. This is not my chat. Hi Trogdor. Hi Global. Hi Ranmu. Alright, femboy. Where are you hiding the eggs? Hang on. I've been eating them. They're in the fridge, and I really like hard-boiled eggs. Lapland, my father left me. Oh no! Love. Hi Techno. Morning Lynn, I survived the 14-hour shift. Also Icy. Good job, Techno. 14-hour shift. Is that even legal? Sounds a little, excessive. Let's stretch. Hi, Devilgate. Oh, fuck. I just realized You guys wait here. I put my, waist tracker on wrong. I immediately did a leg lift, felt the tracker there, and it was like, that's not in the right spot. Okay. Quick, easy fix, though. Quick, easy fix. Wave, Icy, Devil. But you left me? You are my mother? I have no recollection of such events. You just showed up. There's an egg inside you for sure. We talked about the one hentai yesterday, right, Trogdor? With the girl being trained to become the next, like, anal vampire wife. And they've got her, like, bound, you know, her hands behind her back like this, and she's on a table. And they stick, like, a fucking... It looks like a fucking science beaker just boom, right into her butt. They put a bunch of hard-boiled eggs there, and then they've got, like, a stamper that's just, like... pushes them all in. We talked about that, right? Yeah, but what are you being trained for? Hi, Haxie. I don't know, I wouldn't mind being trained to be, like, an anal vampire wife. That doesn't sound like a bad life. They're, like, rich and have, like, huge mansions, and all you gotta do is, like, a lot of butt sex. Which, I mean, you know, I don't even dislike butt sex, right? Oh my god, beaches on a Sunday, pogrific. It is, it is. Ewan, did you see Donut? No? Hi, Elder. I dislike butt sex? What? How come? Well, that sounds resume worthy. Anal vampire housewife? Good lord. You already do that? See? Was the donut something you put in Discord? Because if so, yes. I just don't remember it. We're at lunges. One. Two. Three. Hi, Valdir. This Ewan guy sucks. What the hell? Yes, in memes. Then I probably did see it. I just don't remember it. Let's check real quick. You gotta understand, Elder. You tell me to, like, did you see this? And it's like, if it's in my Discord, I saw it. I just, you know... Actually, I don't think I saw this. I just normally don't remember things a day later. But I actually think I do miss that. I did miss that video. I'm a lunge at this boy if he keeps being this cute. Yes, the memes and Fradel covered it. Oh, he sucks, alright. And I crashed. Fuck ass Wi-Fi. Did you see it? Elan, I posted my nipples on Discord. Don't do that. This is a safe for work Discord. Not really safe for work, but we're not doing porn stuff. I gotta fucking take my headset off for a second. I had a singular hair, like, under the strap on the forehead. And I could just feel it. And I was like, oh my god, I hate this. And I wasn't able to, like, get it without taking the headset off. Problem solved. Icy handed over the hug. I needs it. Hello, hello. Oh, only you and allowed to lose those. Oh my goodness. We did lunges. We're at Icy's favorite stretch then. I love Valdir hug. Oh. Okay. How's your morning going? It's been good so far. I woke up a lot earlier than usual. Hi, Smug. I woke up at like 6. And so I played 6:30. I played Lost Epoch for an hour. I'm gonna be talking about Last Epoch today because my build has started popping the fuck off. My build, holy, I am shredding, like, elites and bosses. And so it's just like, fucking hell yeah, this build that doesn't have a build guide, I'm just doing this on my own, is just crushing it. And that feels really good. What is first epoch then? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. That's what it is, Techno. Only the last epoch matters. Ronmu hug, Icy fire hug. What is that one? Smug what? Whoa, whoa, hang on. What is that emote from? Premier Big Bounce? I've seen that one before. But I just, you know, seeing it again, I was like, whoa! We're at bendy stretches, right? I saw a lot of fucking big bounce last night because it was Saturday night games night. And partway through, the lobby became fucking topless. What happened was, Dore, the goblin, shows up naked. And everybody's like, oh, we're naked now? And just like, half the lobby just shirts off. I wasn't like fully naked. But the black part of the swimsuit up here, that came off. I kind of like it when I've got like the see-through shirt. And you can see the bits through it. I think it's kind of cute. Sounds like you were complaining. Does this sound like complaining? I don't think it does. I definitely wasn't. I was 100% partaking. Bendy. I like kind of want to show you guys what Haxie's doing, but I don't want to like go through the effort of fucking with my cameras. Haxie's just over there, like fucking prowling through the bushes. And then they were hiding behind a tree. Now they're hiding behind a rock, but literally just fucking like a cat stealthily sneaking up on prey. And he's just like, huh. You're cute, Haxie. Can we stretch? We have a lot to talk about from last night, actually. Sadly, the drink that we got, Cutwater Mango, I couldn't drink it. It was... I've developed a theory about my taste buds from this. I don't think I detect sweetness as readily as I detect other tastes. Because the thing about, like, Cutwater and margaritas and stuff is that they're supposed to be, like, overly sweet. Especially if it's from a can. It's supposed to be, like, overly sweet and, like, overwhelming to a lot of people. I literally just didn't taste the sweetness. It was, like, just straight alcohol to me. And, like, I've always been a sweet tooth. I've always loved sweet things. And I've never had something be, like, too sweet for me. Hi, Alex. Happy 420 Jesus Day. You'll drink a beatbox and go nuts? A beatbox? Huh? Yeah, but, like, I've never had anything be too sugary, too sweet, too much. So with this, everybody was like, oh, you like sweet things, they'll probably love this. And it was like, I could only taste the alcohol. The sweetness, like, there just wasn't any sweetness to me. It was just, like, straight alcohol. And so, I took, like, one gulp, got the fucking shakes, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try the rest. This is not happening. But that's fine. That's fine, because we still have Red's Hard Apple Ale, right? If I want to get drunk, I have a drink I can get drunk with. So yippee! But as for getting drunk last night, yeah, it didn't happen. That was cami stretch. Gotta do our squats. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Jess. Love seeing my tax dollar put to good use. Hell yeah. It's those party drinks that are 11% alcohol. Oh, I see, I see. The Cutwater was like 12.5. We were very much hoping that it was gonna be good, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you tried mixing with Red Bull to mask the alcohol? Nope. This sounds like Honey Pop 2 music. Can I use my tax dollars to increase Yulin's acid? Maybe one day when I get better at Avatar stuff. Hi, Jer. That could be... Good lord. Could you imagine a fucking, like, channel points redeem to just literally scale up my ass to make it just fucking, like, those ridiculous mod things where it's just, like, 50% of my weight. And then I'm like sitting here doing squats like, okay, guys, I can't believe you redeemed us at the start, but you're ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good Lord. I know a bean who does that with bits. Huh. One day you'll have a pine rack. That's probably the last thing I'm going to do. Even this is a lot. Even this, people are like, you have too much boobs. And I'm like, I can't go smaller than this. I cannot. If it isn't Pixelmon, is it really there? If it isn't Pixelmon, is it really there? What? Oh, I didn't get that what Icy Fire. How many squats have we done? 4? Alright, you want to be flat like a board? Here's what I really like in my aesthetic. I really like these legs. I'm like, these are perfect. These are great. I wouldn't mind a smaller... No, this waist is pretty good. I wouldn't mind some wider hips. I really like fucking, as a friend put it long ago, childbirthing hips. That on myself would be like fucking hell yeah. Everything else I'm pretty good with. Chest could be a little smaller. I wouldn't be against that having fun. The only thing I guess the only thing I would really change with this avatar is just make the hips wider. Which I have an avatar that, it was sold by Artsy. It actually had hips that I really, really liked, but everything else with this model was difficult to work with. Also had probably the weirdest tornado I've heard of on a Thursday. It had a 1.8 mile wide EF1 in Iowa. Oh. This guy wants to give birth. Pixar Mom? Okay, if it isn't Pixar Mom. I see what you mean. I was like, Pixel Mom? I'm so confused. Show us the model for an example. Let's see. I don't know if I ever uploaded the paid version. Okay. I have the free version on the account. It's this one. I kind of like, you know, this hip to waist ratio I'm pretty okay with. Wow. I don't remember this model being like this at all. It's so, different. Wow, that is fucking floss. It's a lot different than I remember it. Yeah, you can see its age with like the sleeve here. Looks good, holy moly. Give us a squat. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get in fucking trouble for this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You are literally glowing. I know. I'm also fucking tiny. Get me off this avatar. Uploaded. Each day. I like this one a lot more. Trust me, chat, I got a great picture. It's beach day, you're fine. Toothpick, legs. Yeah, I definitely like the, I don't want to say plumper, but plumper legs. Oh, hi, Nanada. Nano. Oh my god. I'm having so much fun with the last epoch. My build is starting to pop the fuck off. I'm only level like 25, 27 or something. But like, my build, I'm playing Beastmaster Primeless, but I'm almost playing it like a druid. I'm gonna have... I don't know what all abilities I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna have 3 pets that are all focused on like debuff stuff, like the Raptor. You encounter an enemy, and the Raptor will screech, shedding armor and stuff like that. I'm gonna have abilities like that on a lot of passives and debuffs and stuff. The main build is gonna focus on Spriggan form and Swarmblade form, and switching between the two. And it's gonna be like, okay, you're in Spriggan form, you summon vines. Then you once you put all your vines down, you switch to Swarmblade form, and all of your vines become hives that start shitting out locusts. And then you play Swarmblade form for a while, just put down some hives, and then you switch to Spriggan form, and all of your hives immediately pop out all their locusts and turn into vines. And so you just constantly go back between Swarmblade and Spriggan form, and you'll have like a bear, you'll have a raptor, you'll have, I'm not sure if I'll have the panther or the scorpion. But there's going to be like 20 fucking locusts just following me, and there's going to be vines everywhere, and it's going to be like, you apply 80 poisons in a second. It sounds so fucking fun. I don't have Swarmblade form yet. Right now, I have 2 wolves and a raptor, and the raptor fucks. This guy is like doing way too much damage. But then I'm also just like, I'm running around as Spriggan form, just dropping vines everywhere. And it's like, oh, an elite? They have 20 stacks of poison. You blinked, they have 40 stacks of poison. And they've fallen over dead. I'm like, oh, this is good. Get Euland a furry model. Look, I'm never going to commission one myself. If somebody wants to be psychotic and get me a furry model, fucking sure. Why not? When you do make models, make sure the thighs jiggle. I don't think I have any thigh jiggle in mind, but I have seen people with it that's like, yeah, pet. Oh no. I'm starting to get angry at filling my stash tabs with crap to sort out later. Even with a T6 loot filter, but I'm Killdozer. Yo, that sounds rad. I'm still early game, so I'm just collecting loot that's like, it has this affix, I pick it up. Anything with health, minion damage, or all resist, I'm like, gimme. And everything else, I'm just like, nah, skip it. Get you a Nanachi. Hang on. First thing I hear is Helen talking about a furry model. Hi, Siri. Look, if Alex wants to go through the effort of putting me in a furry model, I'll wear it around him. I'll cuddle with him in a furry model. I don't know if I'd stream in it much, but last epoch after level 50 just straight up D3 post game, and I kind of love how brainless it is. Good. I was watching a video on the Path of Exile 2 problems right now, because they literally did exactly what Diablo 4 did. Diablo 4 had a pretty good Season 0, and then going into Season 1, they just nerfed everything. And Path of Exile 2 has done exactly this, where going into their first season, they just nerfed everything and slowed it down. It's like, you can be in Act 1, level 12, and you're like, dude, I'm fighting this elite pack for 30 to 40 seconds. The game should not be this slow at this level. You should not be this, like, hamstrung. Path of Exile 2's rating has gone from mostly positive to, like, in the last month, mostly negative. And it's like, ooh. That's epoch after level 50, just straight up D3 post game, and I kind of love how brainless it is. I have 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did squats. We've got the worst thing. Get this over with. Nanada, how long can you plank for? Not moaning enough? Okay, Buster. Are you home yet, Trogdor? Are you still in Vegas? 24:30, 27:30, end. You got this. Thank you. I have the lanyard on the wrong side. Let me switch real quick. No, not centered. Yeah. Yeah, still in Vegas. Yesterday was night one. Tonight's night two of WrestleMania. Plus, will be there tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. I'll be home till Tuesday. I see. But you're having fun, right? One minute down. Of course, I'm living the dream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Is it 2 minutes yet? No, it's a minute and a half. Icy gets a view of a life right now. Listen, Siri. If you want the view, you just gotta join on me. You're more than welcome to hang out while I walk. Two minutes down. One more minute. If you're on my friends list, Siri, you are welcome in. You can walk with me. You can hang out in desktop and play other games. Just because I'm on vacation doesn't mean I can't set an alarm to stare at a femboy for a bit. I has social anxiety. Well, Siri, that's all good. You are still more than welcome. It is an open invitation. I'm on blue status. If you ever feel like you want to join, we'd be happy to have you. Stare, femboy fits. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Hi, Mateo Koe Kokoe. No, I said the last one on Kyo. Mateo Koe Kokio. That is a tongue twister of a name. Thank you for the follow. And he said he wants bigger hips. Look at those. I just want to lay here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whew. My camera's this way. Where am I in my room? I'm here. Okay. I need to change my trackers. And then we're good to walk. 6 hours till nap time, femboy. I cheated. I cheated today, Trogdor. Cairo has a lot of like lunch and dinner plans today. And he was like, Yulin, make it so that you have a really short walk today so that I can nap. Because I have to go to an Easter brunch with family. If you have a long walk, I can't nap with you. And I was like, okay, Cairo, I'll cheat for you. And then like when I started setting up the video today, I was like, oh fuck. Am I actually gonna do this? Am I actually going to cheat them? I've never done this before. I did it. The videos are not randomized today. There's 5 miles. It's like 5.2 miles of beaches. I cheated. I need to change my trackers. Can I change them back here? You can't really see much here. I'm sorry. Oh, you kind of can see me there. How could you? I'm sorry, I did it for Cairo. I think we've all known Yulin was a cheater. I'll actually have you know, when it comes to, like, actually cheating and stuff, that's one of the biggest boner killers for me. Like, absolutely fucking would never. The moment, I can be, like, totally turned on by someone, totally attracted to them. And the moment it's like, oh, I'm in a relationship, they go from, like, a 8 to 9 hot to, like, a 1. They just, it's... Have you ever seen the episode of Scrubs where JD doesn't see women with, wedding bands on their hands? They're literally just invisible to him. It's not quite like that. But the moment I know somebody's, like, in a relationship or married or, like, whatever, it's like, yeah, they're just off limits. It's just an absolute hell no. That's just a show I need to binge watch again. I don't think I've seen every single episode. I have definitely seen a lot of them. Hi. Oh, that thing's fucking cute. It's so tiny and small. Where was I? I need to bring up this. You're not off limits? I am not in a relationship. So, correct. I am not off limits. I'm fucking glowing here. Hang on. What's, is there somewhere in this map I can go where I'm not glowing? In the shade? Okay, that works. We're gonna be right here. And then doot. Doot. We're walking through the Final Fantasy beaches to start. Siri hug. Maxi wave. That back muscle. Oh shit. The moment I start walking, I feel one of my track straps undo itself. Dude, the Velcro on these fucking track straps, I literally got them for Christmas. And they're already fucking dead. Like, they have no grip on them. I hate it. What should I do when the Velcro is just completely dead on the track straps? Because they're battery track straps. I cannot just get new straps. I literally need these. Retire? No. Also, I need a drink. That back muscle detail? What about it? What about it, Trog? Oh, sorry, I mean graduate, Mr. VTuber. You want me to stop streaming? What? Trog, I really like streaming. I don't want to stop. Okay. I fucking love the animation series. They can't see you. If you want to move up, like, just a little bit. You're too short for the camera. Right there, right there. Oh my god, that's so perfect. You don't have to stop. You'll just rebrand to another femboy. Oh, oh. Absolutely not, Trog. No way. How many walking animations does it have, Siri? Hi, Sammy Buns. Oh boy. 6 walking? You ever just read a message first and you're like, okay, I've read this first. I know it's good. And it's like, do I read this one? I want to be filled up with so much of your DNA it changes my ancestry results. That... Hi, Yuki. Hi, Bikini Lynn. That is going in the first time chatters messages archive. Actually, what's the emote? First time chatter. Hi, Sammy. I'm usually the bottom. I'm usually not the top. So it usually goes the other way. But nice to meet you. Hi, Grianne. That's fine too. Hell yeah. I think I like this one the most of the two I've seen, Siri. This one's just, I don't know, it's silly to me and I love it. Thank you for the follow. So Yulin, news. Remember the person I mentioned yesterday? He just refuses to interact with me now. Okay, so Yuki, that's fine. Give him a little bit of space. You know, you knew he was going to be like this. You knew that he struggles to interact with people when they're critical of him. So at this point, you know, you said hey, I don't want to do the D&D anymore. And he responded like an adult. You've tried interacting with him and he's not responding to you. Give him the, you know, not in a bad way. He just said, well, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Oh. Hi, Ellie. Is that an ideal situation? Should you be the giver instead of the receiver? No, you have it backwards. Trog. I'd be the receiver. I'd never be the giver. Hi, Space Fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Huh? Huh, what? Nice beach episode. About the receiving and giving thing? What are you talking about, huh? I'm a bottom? Never mind. Yeah, LOL? I don't understand the confusion. Looking cute today, Ewan. Thank you. I actually, Spacefish, I showed off one of my old base models. I never really ran around as this model, but it was a base model I used, because we were talking about, like, I think it came up with, like, you know, more boobs, and I was like, I actually want to be flatter. I think the only real change I'd make to this model is I'd want wider hips if I could. And then I showed off this old base model. It was made by Artsy. And I did a very inappropriate squat with it. Just butt facing the camera. I didn't catch you yesterday, Spacefish. It works out because drinking ended up being a flop. I did not like the drink I had at all. That's fine, D&D nerds only care about D&D. They're just looking for victims to be a body in their campaign. Damn, we'll talk after stream about that. Nice. What drink? So I have a broken sense of taste, Sammy. I'm like, not just a picky eater, but like a stupidly obnoxious picky eater. But the drink I tried was Cutwater Mango. I had been told it's very, very sweet, overly sweet, and it will, you know, because I like sweet so much, it will probably be good. But like, and I have a new running theory. I might like sweet things, but I don't actually, like, have a good sense of taste at detecting sweet things. Because I couldn't taste any of the sweetness. I was just tasting alcohol. Like, this may as well have been Everclear to me. And I was just like, this is fucking horrendous. The pack came in 4 cans. I guess 3 cans go to my dad when he gets back. But, yeah, no, I could not even come close to finishing the first can. Oh my god, Butland. I'm sorry to hear that, dang. Picky eater in that bro only eats hot dog-shaped foods. The Eulens people come in here, finding you attractive, but then you talk about your eating habits. Now they see how strange you are. I have a particular taste as well. For all the things that have been in my mouth, it's to be expected. Okay, buddy. For me, people have called me a hyper taster because, like, flavor is too overwhelming to me. Like, most flavors are just not painful, but they're very, like, overstimulating. Spice and carbonation, that is just painful. And so, every morning for breakfast, I'm having essentially beans on fucking toast. Granted, it's half a can of red beans in a tortilla shell. But yeah, the Cutwater, no bueno. It works out. I liked Red Hard's Apple Ale. And so if I want to get drunk, I can. I know something else that can be overstimulating. Oh my goodness. How do you expect people to use you if you hate the taste, sir? I can manage that taste. That particular taste, Trog, isn't one that's like, oh, I hate this so much, it's awful. Hi, Elsa. Hoping you're having a great day and you're staying safe. You and you fucking bitch, I appreciate you. What did I do? Where did that come from? It came from my ass cheek. Okay, buddy. Alright. Yeah, no, I didn't get drunk last night. I ended up hanging out with someone for like an hour talking about life stuff. So I was late to game night. I missed Probability Labs, which is typically my favorite game on game nights. And I was like, ah! But it was a very... I feel awful. Okay, well, I wasn't going to say it was you, but it was Haxie. I missed Probability Labs, but, like, the conversation... I'm not going to say it was a nice conversation, because we were talking about, like, fucking trauma and shit. But it was... I feel a lot closer to Haxie. I very much like Haxie. I mean, I already liked Haxie, but now it's like... we had a heart-to-heart for, like, an hour and a half. If you gave me the choice of have that conversation again or play Probability Labs, I'd fucking choose it again, Haxie. Like, in a heartbeat. It was a very, like, I would much rather be here. We then went and played, they finished Probability Labs, and they went to Blackout. I played that for an hour. I'm so bad at Blackout. I'm doing good. My doggy laying on my bed. Howdy. Hi. It's all my fault, huh? Cry. Can't promise I can help with trauma. I can always cause more, both physically and mentally. Holy, what a pickup line. Hey, babe. Wait. Hey, babe. I see you've got a lot of trauma in your life. Want me to give you some more? Good lord. Yeah? We played Blackout. Hey, babe, nice mental scars. Want me to make them bigger? Anytime we play Blackout, I'm not good at Blackout. I, like, never win. Hoi. Hi, Pixel. Hoi, hoi, y'all. I'm just not good at the, like, lying and deception games, right? There was a moment, though. Typically what happens is I'm a guest, and if a murderer wants to kill me, they can. The moment I see them, they throw a knife at me and I'm fucking dead. And I'm like, well, shit. Last night, there was a moment where, I've got a knife, and I get locked in the bedroom with someone. I think it was Asuka. And, if somebody starts walking toward you, you fucking kill them. That's what it is, right? It's just, you know, if they're coming at you, you defend yourself. And, we're in the bedroom. I'm in one corner, they're in the other. And, like, before nighttime ends, they just start running at me. They just start, you know, and I'm just like, oh, and I fucking throw the knife at them and kill them. And apparently, they just didn't even see me. Because as they died, they've got like a second of their body ragdolling and they can still talk. And Asuka just goes, oh, fuck! And then just, you know, disappears. And then it's like, you killed a guest! And I was a guest, and I was like, oh no! But they ran at me! And it was just like, after the match, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry! And he's like, I didn't even see you there. That scared the shit out of me. You came at me, you ran at me. It was like, oh yeah, no, you were right to kill me. I was just running at you. But it was like, my first time actually killing somebody as a guest. It was another guest. I'm dead and there's a blackout. Anyway, happy Easter and 420. Wait, you don't have power right now? To be fair, if you don't expect someone that says they want to be filled with your DNA as their first message to cause trauma, well... Usually I expect, hi, hello, how are you doing? Or I expect, whoa, are you walking on a treadmill? What I've gotten a lot, Sammy, is, oh my god, what VRChat map is this? This looks so good. Those are the typical first messages I expect. I'm not against, I want to change your ancestry results and alter your DNA. I'm not opposed to it. Yippery. Yeah, it's like the hit VRChat game Blackout. I'm running at you with a knife? Oh, okay. You don't have power, how are you in chat? Their phone. That's probably the most harmless and unintentional typo, but at the same time, Pixel, I look at that and I'm like, I hate that. I hate that spelling. It's Smug Aura mocks me. No, last night was weird. It wasn't like bad. Oh, you did a Gigantify emote. Thank you. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like, oh man, tonight just sucks. It was a little disappointing because, you know, I couldn't get drunk. And things yesterday that was just like pushing my buttons. But like, the song driving me crazy, walk faster to get out of here. Hi, Cairo. There was a lot of things that was just like pushing my buttons, but like I've said this before. My worst days are still great days. I stay away from VRChat, but on a different note. Is it indeed scientifically proven if you get enough of someone's DNA, you can actually alter their DNA to cause some minor physical appearance? I'm the fucking nosiness in me is like, oh, what makes you stay away from VRChat? But obviously don't share if you don't want to. Hi, Cairo. Good morning. Cairo, I told them, I told them I cheated the videos for you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't just act like everything was normal. What the fuck? The guilt. I cracked. Absolutely no one pressured me and I still cracked. My Hypixel. Look, I wanted to take a nap with Cairo. And so we got, you know, less video to walk to today. He's a bottom, of course he folded. Oh my goodness. Cairo, I was telling him about Blackout last night. How, of all the times I've played Blackout, normally I just die like a fucking wimp, right? Like, I'm just sitting in the corner with a weapon like, don't come near me, and then a murderer comes by and they're just like, swink, and they just throw a knife at me and I die before I even see them. But not last night. Asuka started running at me. I fucking knifed him and I threw it into his chest and he screamed. And it turns out he was a guest. He just didn't see me and was like, oh, well, since I'm alone in this room, I'll explore this room. And so he didn't see me, started walking toward me, and I fucking put the knife in his chest, and he just went, oh! And died. Paced as fuck. Certain person that's no longer in my life. I met and interacted with mostly on VRChat. There's still a lot of unpacked trauma there, so I just say why. That's fair. That's fair. I'm like that with a few bands and games. Right? I've never played Mass Effect or Dragon Age. Because an ex gifted those to me, Dragon Age Origins and Mass Effect 1. And then 3 days later, we broke up. So I've still got them, like, in the GameStop wrapping. In the GameStop plastic seal. And, like, I've just got them. Oh my god! The other tracker has come undone now. Do these track straps. I gotta figure something out. Hi, Tartar. Thank you for the follow. And hi, Ashley. Ashley, Yuki has updated me on the D&D situation. Stay strong. Everybody's cheering for you. I can hold them for you. Yeah? You can keep your hands on my ankles. Feel the bloodlust, Ewan? How do you not see this bright-ass fanboy? That's half the fun of Blackout. There was a moment, Cairo, where you killed me. You killed me last night, Cairo. I killed somebody, and then you were running behind them, and then you also killed me, and I was like, what the fuck? How did he hit me first? I had a fucking pool cue! I can hold them on you, amongst other places. I'll put straps on your throne, but not the ones you think. Yeah, D&D is an interesting situation, but yeah. From what I heard, Ashley, this person is just toxic as shit. And, like, I don't want to say they're doing it maliciously. They might just be, like, not understanding of how it affects you two. But for you two, it sounded toxic as shit. So my advice to Yuki was, get rid of their ass. Fucking hell no. That shit sucks. Technically, Trogdor, we do have straps like that on. Not really straps, but like the BDSM restraints. I just haven't accepted it yet. I guess I should just accept. I've been sitting on it for like a month now. But it's the wrist, ankle, waist, thigh, and collar restraints that you can, like, tie together in any combo. Toxic reminds me of the song Poison from Has-Been. There's a D&D nerd, you hurt their feelings by not letting them play D&D. they are a D&D movie. Not get Toon Death. Yeah, I'm thinking of kind of popping out of there, to say the least. It sounds like they already did. It sounds like they're just like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Because you don't want to play D&D with them. Alright, Sammy. Do you like femboy feet? You're gonna wear Converse on the beach?
Yeah.
That's weird. You look great, though.
Walk faster.
What do you mean, walk faster? Eyes away.
Walk faster.
We walk the same speed every day. I like femboys in general, so yeah. Yeah, it did pop up in my DMs, so like, yeah, it's slightly occurring. Situational, so I think, Why? They're not, why not? They're good icebreakers, very conversational. Alright, so alright, somebody boil this man. From what I've seen about D&D DMs, is that they're the most obnoxious people you can find, because I think they're the smartest, most creative people in the world. D&D DMs is such a, like, weird things. Wow, that tower in the background is long. Yeah. If you're familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, it is the, oh, I forget the name of it. There's the Palace of the Dead, and this is the second version of it. Haxi, Kuro, what is the big Jenga tower in the Ruby Sea?
The Kugane Jump Puzzle Tower?
No, the big Jenga one. It's like Palace of the Dead, but 2.0.
In the Ruby Sea?
Heaven on High?
That's it. Heaven on High, I think.
The Deep Dungeon?
It literally just looks like a giant Jenga tower going up. Oh, boiling, that's a new one. I picked it up from Ants. Ants keep saying, boil this man. And I have stolen it from them. Oh boy, walking time. Hi, Joe. Are you French because I fell for you? D&D players could also be as bad since they hyperfixate so much creating their Mary Sue character and they're so blind that they don't know how to interact with the other players. DMs can be annoying because they get the job that nobody wants to do. Everybody just wants to be a character. Nobody wants to be the DM, except for, you know, people that fall into the role and start loving it. But nobody starts off wanting to be the DM. And so when you do the role, you start getting, like, kind of an ego about it. And thinking you're better than everybody. And then, yeah, a lot of DMs just... They literally think they're God's gift to humanity. They think they're Light Yagami. And the smartest thing in the room. And, not always. It's also like... When we're talking about D&D players, I heard someone say recently that, you know, you write your backstory, but you need to adapt. You know, never forget your backstory, but, like, you can't get to, you know, the cultist temple and be like, maybe there's something about my lost sister here. No, you're here to deal with the cultist temple, and if your backstory comes up, okay, deal with it, but you need to adapt, deal with the main story of the campaign, deal with other people's stories. Don't be so single-minded on just your own, because there's a lot more to the world you're in than that. You seem to have dropped something here. Oh, it's your standards. Can I buy you a drink? Imagine paying someone to be your DM. Ira. I need a drink. DMs are just the D&D dolls. Sometimes. I miss what you said, Kuro.
I said no, you don't. You don't need a drink.
Sit on my face and I'll eat my way to your heart. Good lord. Oh, please, we don't all think that. Some of us think Light Yagami is a dumb fool and worthy of comparison to us. Slash sarcasm. Admittedly, Zwei, I can't think of Light Yagami without thinking of the Dungeons and Dragons DM streamer. But I don't want to go into that today. I'll go into that on other days, but today, it just feels like bringing them up to bring them up. We, what zone are we in? Oh, this is Calusia, so we're in Shadowbringers. Eland, you drop your water bottle, please pick it up. We wouldn't want you to slip on it. I didn't drop my water bottle. It's right here. You just want me to bend over. Today we'll take a chip and eat it.
Sandals, you should take them off.
I'm having so much trouble understanding you, and I don't know why. You sound so quiet. I'm sorry.
What the heck?
I'm turning you up. So Yuli, next time you just need to be comfy as fuck. To RDM somebody for the giggles? What do you mean, Cairo? No. Holy shit, dude. Your hands look super heavy. Do you need me to hold it for you? That's the most wholesome pickup line you've thrown today. Turning up, why not turn on instead? I don't know, Cairo. I don't like to kill people and murder until I know, like, oh, I know they're a murderer. Just like seeing somebody in the room and taking them out. I'm like, oh no, that's horrible. You knew? Okay. Ah, the ears are so stiff. As a complete innocent, you yell and scream at somebody for the most mundane thing. Unprompted, bash their head in with a wrench. For Easter. Want to play a game? You can be Little Red Riding Hood and I'll be the big bad wolf then. Ease meter. Eamster. Gotcha. Hi, Saris. Where's the egg, Mr. Easter Bunny? Okay, two things. One, haha, sticks butt out. There's the egg, haha, whatever. Two, I saw a comic where this guy's like, Billy, the Easter Bunny's in the backyard. You want to go see? And the kid's like, yeah. And then there's just this gross, like, half human, half bunny standing there. And the kid's like, what? And the Easter Bunny goes, hey, Billy, I'm the Easter Bunny. You want some eggs? And have you ever seen, like, the frogs that just have all of their eggs on their back and, like, popping out of holes on their back? The Easter Bunny just, like, starts popping out hard-boiled eggs, like, directly from its back. Like, they're just coming out like osmosis or something, and it looks so gross. And he just, like, picks one off his back, and he's like, you want an egg, little boy? And it's like, ugh, ugh. Egg-laying stream. My lips are like Skittles. Want to taste the rainbow? Oh my goodness. Zway's just like, alright, I'm leaving. I need to go to the store in the next couple days. Get all the discount Easter candy. Because I like doing that for holidays. I don't know why. Immediately after a holiday, they will start selling the candy on like 50% discount. And then like, if it lasts a week, which usually it doesn't, but a few times it's lasted a week, that goes to like 10 to 25%. $70 on Easter candy. That'd be a year's supply if I get it on discount. My favorite Pokemon is Beedrill because I'm gonna be drilling you all night. Sammy, what is your actual favorite Pokemon? I really like Hydrapple. For a long time, for me, it was Fearow. Because I had a really cool Spearow toy growing up. But I think it was not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, or maybe it was the Sword and Shield DLC. They added Hydrapple. I was like, okay, that thing's fucking cool. Vaporeon. Okay, Sammy. Okay, Vaporeon's funny. We all know why. But like, what is your actual favorite Pokemon? That's the best part of Easter, though. That's a weird way to say Castform, as Castform is clearly the best Pokemon. Fucking Cairo. Their favorite Pokemon is Dragonite, which is an ice, normal, maybe flying, I don't know, type Pokemon. I'm gonna tease Cairo about that too much. He's gonna be like, fuck you. Siri, what's your favorite Pokemon? Listen here, bitch. None? None? Hi, Kimmy. Actual favorite is probably Sylveon, because it reminds me of femboys. Sylveon's cute. Bulbasaur is the best. I just finished drinking a nice sweet cold maca latte for my Bulbasaur mug. Hell yeah. Hasn't grown up with it? Really? But to be fair, Dragonite is the best HM slave. Come on. Also, Sylveon is perfect colors. Sylveon's a good one. Vaporeon is like ruined because of the meme, but I do know a few people that were like, I genuinely liked this one before the meme. I think Alpharad really liked Vaporeon. There's a few Pokemon that I really liked Fearow growing up, but I also really liked Maina, Whimsicott, Superior. I'm trying to think if there's others. I really liked Feraligatr. I feel like there's one I'm forgetting. Oh, Tyrantrum. I think Tyrantrum is really cool. But if I'm picking a favorite, I'm picking Hydrapple. I love Hydras. I remember being super excited for Hydreigon. When I first saw that Pokemon, I was like, I love Hydras. We've finally got a Hydra. And then he just floats and he has these dumb little stump legs. And I was like, what the fuck is this thing? He looks so lame. I like Mewtwo because of a Shad-based comic. Oh no. I think I'm familiar with that comic. I don't know if I remember it, but I've definitely seen it before, probably. Not even kidding, Dragonite can learn so many HMs usually. I know Pren loves Vaporeon and is saddened by the memes. That's a good comic. Hi, Meowster. I went to Herdule and read out every Pokemon's name to see how many he mispronounced. We did, Matthews. You've done the Pokemon Smasher Pass. What was your score? I think mine was like 800 or 900. Matthews is gonna be like all of them. Literally every single one. I don't remember but close to all of them. I was taking out the rocks, and I think I took out a lot of the bugs. I just couldn't with the rock types. Anything that looks like you'd be fucking something that's like a literal rock or is just gonna like, you know, not be fun to put your dick in. It was like no, we're passing on this one. Time to do a Smasher Pass of the entire Pokedex again. I don't remember. This guy smashed 800 Pokemon, I don't know. Steelix and Onyx? Yeah, I don't think I could with those. Oh yeah, he's a monster fucker top tier plugs. Plugs! My thoughts going into the Pokemon tier list was, imagine a Bill situation. Where, like, this is a human sentient brain in a Pokemon body. So you're only thinking about the body, not the implications of, like, bestiality. Like, imagine you've got a friend, and their body gets put into a fucking Gardevoir. And they're like, yeah, I'll never be a human again. Am I undeserving of love? Do I not get to, you know, have an intimate relationship with somebody? And it's like, fuck no. The body does not stop me. Unless it literally stops me. Like Slugma or Magcargo, we can't with those. You literally can't. If your brain gets put into a Magcargo, I'm sorry. You don't deserve love anymore. Or maybe you deserve love, but you're not getting it. I mean, you could mix it up with an old-fashioned tier list instead of S&P. Bro is trying to justify fucking a monster. I'm not trying to. I have. It is justifiable, Kimmy. Smash literally every Pokemon. What are we at? 1.6 miles? I think most Pokemon pass the Harkness test. Or the baby Pokemon, maybe Parasect not passing. What is the Harkness test? I actually haven't heard of that. You would know, not the baby Pokemon? I passed on the baby Pokemon. I think I might have gotten in trouble for one of them. I was like, what, huh? And it's like, that's a baby Pokemon, dude. I was like, what? No, it's not, huh? I'm actually super curious what the Harkness test is. I've never heard of it. Are you a musician vampire? Because my organ is filling up with blood. Good lord, that's so cheesy. We're at 1.6, 1.7. We're cruising today. My notes. I want ants to show up, but they probably stayed up super late. I want to talk about Last Epoch. Is the video over yet? We are near the end, Trogdor. We have a fade transition at these rocks, and then we have like one more 8-minute section, and then we are done with Beaches of Aetheris. Thank God, no more song loop. Excuse me, mister. I just want you to know that I don't intend to sleep with another femboy until I'm back here in your arms, with my head resting between your creamy thighs. Oh my goodness. Series of questions to ask if any monster, non-human, is fuckable. Does it have human or greater intelligence? Has it reached maturity for its species? Can it communicate its desires? And such. I think there's a couple more questions, but I can't remember it fully. Are they creamy, Ewan? What do you mean, are they creamy, Trogdor? You've seen them. You've literally seen them. But yes, they are. I use a moisturizer that makes my skin really soft. Baby Pokemon are okay as long as they have an Everstone, just saying. Reminds me of a video where a guy got asked, what is the hottest Pokemon? Magcargo. He doesn't get up to 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I think we're thinking of different things here. Oh. No, we are not. I mean, okay, if you want the slime Pokemon, you want a Goodra, right? Isn't that like... You want the slime sex? Ditto? I mean, kind of, but like Ditto just transforms into stuff. It's not gonna stay as slime. You don't want Grimer or Muck because that's literally pollution and going to like be gross and hurt you. But Goodra is just fun slime.
Huh?
What? Hi, Satine. We're talking about fucking
Hi.
Pokemon.
Huh?
Hanmu, so cute. Yulin has a walking buddy. I know. I was gonna do New Smasher Pass to give you a score. I'm too fucking lazy to go through all 1,025, so I'll just say at least 95% of them. Ditto Vest Slime. What are you, a cop? Goodra is slimy, not made of slime. No, I thought it was made of slime. Armstein's perfect. You know it's gonna be toxic off the rip. As per usual. Is it just slimy? I don't know. If I'm looking for slime, I'm going to Goodra. Ditto... Maybe. Hi, North Princess. Am I being a fucking hipster and I'm like, I don't want to fuck a Ditto. That's already the sex slave Pokemon. New Udra, they're kind
I
of
stared
slimy.
into a Ditto's eyes.
Yeah.
Would not recommend.
Feel my shirt.
It's really hard. It's really hard to be intimate with the little 2 dots and the smile. Like,
Feel my shirt, know that it's made of
fucking-
boyfriend
fucking
material.
colon parentheses looking head ass.
If I had to choose between one night with you or winning the lottery, I'd choose winning the lottery. But it would be close, real close.
I choose winning the lottery because I'm a broke ass bitch.
I'd choose winning the lottery because that would enable me to just like not worry about work stuff and also just take care of a lot of my friends and make them not worry about work stuff. That seems
So real for
really
that.
fucking nice. Like buying the streamer compound, not the house, but like a plot of land with like 20 houses and just moving friends into it. Not necessarily that they need to stream, but like people that I don't like their living situation. Yeah, that makes winning the lottery sound real nice. Kinda Ditto can be anything you want, even just a fleshlight if you want it. Thanks, Switch. I do
Yeah, but
want
it's
to.
gonna have the Ditto face. It's gonna have the Ditto face staring back at you. Trust me, you don't want that. Don't ask me how I know.
See, but that's like, that's if you're in a position where you're looking at its face, right? In like a monster fucker situation where you're pinned face down, you don't have to worry about seeing the Ditto face.
Wait, why am I so tall? Hold on, I'm scaled up taller than normal. I
You're
forgot.
supposed to be taller than me.
I'm pretty sure I'm shorter than you, IRL. I thought.
You were 5'6" or 5'5"?
I'm 5'5".
You are shorter than me. You're still supposed to be taller than me.
Why is that?
Because I want to be the
Hold on,
little
I'm trying to
spoon.
I mean, I could still big spoon you. I mean, it may not be as satisfying, but like, I have my fair share of experience in big spooning and little spooning. It's fine.
I don't doubt that. I just, I like being shorter.
Well, I'm sorry that I don't fit your preferences.
Alright, since we're getting into it, yeah, you fucking don't. You're a Charge Blade user, okay? You just...
What the fuck? No, okay, you can attack me. You can attack me based off the grounds of my height, but you cannot attack me on the grounds of my fucking weapon choice.
Yes,
what
I
the
can.
fuck? Charge
Yes,
Blade is
I
a
can.
perfectly valid weapon, and I'm a great sword player right now.
You're a great sword player right now.
I mean, I still play a lot of Charge Blade, but it's kind of back and forth, if I'm being honest. Like, I like both. Both are good, you know?
I
You gotta
hate
switch it up sometimes.
how good at
Who doesn't
everything
love being
Charge Blade is. I hate how good at
Smile.
everything it is.
Smile. I love perfect guarding through everything, only to pull out axe form, fucking fade slash out of an attack, and then immediately dunk on the monster with a KO, only to lay back into it with damage.
Zero weakness weapon. Yeah, I hate it. Ditto can be Yulin, so clearly Ditto is the only right answer. Oh my god. No, it's not. No, it's not. That was one Ditto in the anime that had a problem transforming. Other Ditto can transform their faces fine. Oof, I'm taller, 5'11". Good, I want you to be taller. Ely, what has my life come to? I'm playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It's time to remove my PC. Who said I wanted you to be a spoon? Maybe I want you to be a knife and poke my insides. Oh god,
I
knife
do like
play.
poking at people's insides.
See, poking
Knife
at
play's really
insides, I'm down with. Knife play, absolutely not.
I would only probably, I think, like for me, knife play, I could do it with like a really dull knife. That would have to be like, it would have to basically be like, you can grab it and slide it along your hand and no cut. That's how, like, I'd be comfortable with like the point, because I could, you know, that would take a, like, some stupidity out of me in order to, like, I'm also talking about like angle and giving. I have more confidence in my own ability to handle a knife and like trusting anybody with a knife on my skin.
Yeah, knife play, even a dull one, even one that like has no point, I'd be like, nope, I don't like this. I do not like this.
What if I use my trainer blade?
Nope.
For my fucking, it doesn't have a blade. It's literally just like a fucking metal thing with little holes on the side, like inside to replicate the weight spread. Would that
Nope.
be fine?
Knife,
I could send you a picture. It's
any
not a knife.
implication of damage is like, I don't like this.
It's not a knife. It can't cut. It legitimately, it has no point. It has no edge.
But it
It's
looks like
just
a knife.
vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't like it.
That's crazy.
That's crazy that you don't want to be threatened with a knife during sex. You're so weird for that. That's crazy.
Look, okay,
she
I want you to
fucking
look
says.
at me. I want you to look at me.
Was there more?
Do I not look like the type to say whack shit like that? What the fuck do
I want you to
mean?
look at me and like, am I crazy? Yeah, you're fucking insane, Satine. You're deranged, you're unhinged, you're mental.
See, the benefit of being a service top is I just don't have to do those things. You know, it's not about that.
Mhm.
Sure, knife play's fun, but it ain't about that.
I look at Satine and I go, yeah, I can't fix them.
dude, I know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Some people would say the things that are wrong with me kind of make me hot. So you know.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
We turn our weaknesses into strengths.
I'm so mentally ill.
Seems like an okay sword player. Hi, Ellie. Damn it, Ellie beat me to it. Hi. I'm told I'm very good at poking people's insides. Damn, on Easter Sunday. My only issue with Chargewood players is the ones that abuse the immunity frames. Trying to play knifey spoony, no. Look into my eyes and tell me you don't want to... Look into my eyes and tell me you don't want me to hold a pair of scissors against you. I do not want you to hold a pair of scissors against me. I do not want you to hold a pair of scissors against me. Literally fucking grab anything, tie up anything,
Damn.
pin down.
Easter Sunday.
I'm fucking into slave play. I'm into fucking like BDSM.
Huh?
Well, not so much
Huh?
BDSM, but bondage, yes.
Anyways.
But like scissors, knife, serrated edges? No. Based reference.
What if I hold a pair that's scissoring to you? Damn, we're scissoring already? That's crazy. I just fucking got here, man. What the fuck?
You sure it's just
I
enough
can't-
pain without the danger?
I can't do that back to back, man. Nah. Anyway.
What if I hold a pair that's scissoring to you? I'm okay. Sure, we're down with that, but should I be listening to this in the comfort of my own home? Of course, North Princess. Absolutely. Can't believe what they've done to my poor boy. What about a pair of child-friendly scissors? To me, that's just a weird thing in a sexual situation. It's like still threatening like scissors and I don't want anything cut. But also like they're dumbass safety scissors? Like, yeah. Slave play. Farisu ring ring. I don't know. I have a few kinks that like you could never fucking live out IRL. But in fantasy, fucking hell yeah. Like, human livestock? That's a good one to me. You know about
Can't relate.
that one?
I know it. I've seen it.
Okay.
Nah, not for me.
Nuggets? I don't like the idea of, like, permanent nuggets, but, like, you know, being a temporary nugget and then getting your limbs back, that one's pretty great.
Yuli!
Nuggets is such a funny name for it, too.
Yuli, what?
Time to go, Lamau. FBI open up. What about a pair of adult unfriendly scissors? I really wish that you'd come home with me. You're so cute and I'm really good in bed. Believe me, you smell good too. Holy wow, Nuggets. I'll put my basilisk in your chamber of secrets. Amputee fetish, Yuli? Not necessarily like amputee fetish. Because I like the fantasy of it. I like essentially the bondage situation of it. But like, I wouldn't want to not have my arms and legs. I like it in the like scenario of, oh, we're gonna magic your arms and legs away. We're gonna like, you know, portal them out, but then they come right back and when we're done, you're not a fucking nugget. The idea of being a nugget for the rest of your life is awful.
I checked out of this conversation so hard.
Yeah?
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
Who's a good little vegetable?
Look, man, I just came back. I just came over here from hanging out with a girl. I am brain fried.
Come and sit on my lap and we'll talk about the first thing that pops up. Dude, when I first learned about nuggets, I was so overran joke that died after the 10th time I made it. Remember, Chad, eat your vegetables? Portal. Who's a good little vegetable? Flops out of chair. Classic Charge Raid players not paying attention.
What do you mean I have to pay attention? Because I have to get my perfect guards to get my Savage Axe up because I'm not going to steal every single wound like a bow player. Anyways.
People are so mad at bow and dual blades players over wounds. It's like all the memes from the last week is me trying to look at wounds. The bow and dual blades player.
I'm one of the psychopathic Charge Blade players that pays too much attention because I want a fucking perfect guard every attack.
I started learning Insect Glaive. I was doing a poison build, and I wanted to take advantage of pheromones, but honestly, pheromones is kind of just bad in this game. Their new bread and butter move is the one that they charge with their heavy attack while doing their light attacks, and that calls back the Kinsect, which just undoes pheromones. So using pheromones is stupid, which kind of... It just feels like they take away from the insect with the Insect Glaive with this game, which... Whatever. I started to learn it, and I was like, man, this is doing okay, but I could just play my Gun Lance and kill things twice as fast. And after a week of not playing Gun Lance, I went back to it, just destroyed a monster. I was like, yeah, this is what I ought to be doing. Oh my god, it happened again! Dude, my trackers are so bad today.
I feel like with Charge Blade, I do kill things decently faster. Like, I think the thing is, though, it's really, really hard to beat the feeling of uppercutting a monster and like parrying its attack. Fucking
yeah.
oh,
when you're doing the
Greatsword
upswing,
having that fucking Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
I've swapped my current holster weapon though.
Mm-hmm.
I have sword and shield now for both my charge blade and my great sword.
I have 2 gun lances as my swap. And it's basically, am I playing in a group? Long ammo gun lance. Am I playing solo? Wide ammo gun lance. That's
Fair.
that's how I'm playing it. Well, if I'm playing any other weapon, I'll have my wide ammo gun lance as my swap weapon, just because the wake up is kind of fucking insane with it. So like I'd be hunting things on insect glaive, they'd fall asleep, and you do the wyvern burst, which does like 1,000 damage, right? But doing wyvern fire speeds up your next wyvern fire, so then you just do another one of those for like 800 damage, and you're just like, okay, that's a pretty good
Very
wake
good.
up. Doesn't
Very
knock
good.
you back. Can do it from ranged without, you could, if you put barrels down, you're not rolling around the ground. It's just, it seems so good. Thank you, Sammy. So something you should know, Sammy, is that I'm a sellout. Every $3 I get, the incline, which you can see right here on my palm, goes up 1%. And so, you subbed. Oh, can I click it? Can I click it, please? I keep missing! There. 1% incline on the treadmill now. Thank you! Don't tell me that. It goes up to 12. It caps at 12 and it resets every day. Classic Charger players, I lost my teddy bear. Will you sleep with me instead? I miss playing Helldivers too. There's no reason we need to be shackled by the structures of the employee-employer relationship. Unless you're into that sort of thing. In which case, I got some shackles in the back. I'm just kidding, but seriously, I've got them. I'm just kidding. Unless you're gonna do it. You know what, frick you. Unfair your moans. Oof, well, here I am. The genie said you still have 2 other wishes, though. Oh my god. I need to play more Monhun, the updog. You're so hot, I'd burn every chair on Earth, so you'd have to sit on my face. I was wondering if you're an artist, because you were so good at drawing me. Sammy has a lot of pickup lines, and they're having fun going through many of them. Lick. Simp? Oh my god, there's a simp emote. I'm surprised that's allowed. Don't tell me that. Why make your incline when I can have you
Isn't it like fucking banned to call people that? Like
I
other
think
streamers
they've-
and shit that?
I think they've eased up on it, and now it is very
They have?
contextual.
Okay.
So if I'm like,
Okay.
dude, Iron Mouse subs are such simps, that would be bad. And obviously I don't believe it. I love Iron Mouse. If I was like, Lamau, look at this guy who just gifted 100 subs. What an absolute simp. They don't like that. Having a simp emote, I guess, is okay. And me, actually, I'm wondering what the tag is for it. Oh, simp? That might not be okay then. They might actually remove it if they saw it.
I didn't see nothing.
But me just being like,
See something? I didn't see nothing.
me being like, I love my VTubers. Gotta simp them all. I think they'd be okay with that. They'd be like, yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with you? Jewel, did you see the Pikmin game we saw in Game Trailers Day yesterday? Yesterday?
There's a
Friday.
Pikmin game in Game Trailers?
So,
No, I didn't.
Friday when we watched Game Trailers, we saw a game called Forest Floor. And basically some guy was like, man, I love Pikmin. I sure wish there was more Pikmin games. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. And he just made, I don't even know if it's legally distinct enough Pikmin. They stole, like, everything. Your little critters running around the forest floor. Everything looks like a
Play
mushroom.
that game.
You take knock off Pikmin and throw them on monsters. Hi, Leon. Why make you incline when I can have you climb me instead? Oh my goodness, Hello Cuties. Surely you
That's
want
a good one. That's a good one. I have respect for that one. I have respect for that one, honestly.
You can't use it in a derogatory manner, yeah? Wasn't Simp like a banned word or something once upon a time? You can't use it in a derogatory manner, Cairo. It's...
If I call myself a simp, does that, like, count?
No. You could still be pretty negative with it, but I don't think they'd go after you for it, but... Cairo, Bark, Bickman... You can refer to
haven't
yourself as a
slept.
simp all you want.
Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna be
When you
sleeping
yawn,
in
I
an
realize.
hour and a half.
I don't know if my VR will last that long. I've been on since, like, I hopped on, so I was on all night. I charged my stuff except for my right controller. Then I hopped back on at like 7:30 to hang out with a girl.
Mhm.
So yeah, my shit's existing.
My shit has been dying lately. Not so much battery life.
There goes my hip.
Not so much my battery life, but when I've been taking naps, my hands have been losing tracking. So the green light will be on, but Steam VR will be like, we can't detect these devices. Fix that. And I will not be able to detect them until I restart my computer. Not even restarting Steam VR will fix it. I have to hard reset the computer to get my hands again. And this
battery life
sucks.
would just be.
This sucks because, you know, I'll take a nap. Typically, I mute myself when I nap because, you know, I don't want people to hear me snore. Or I don't want to, like, roll onto my mic and they start hearing, like, my mic getting pressed into the pillow and whatnot. But then I'll wake up and I can't turn my hands on.
I know you're sleeping.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up and I can't turn my hands on. So I can't unmute. So I'm, like, stuck there with people. I can't move around other than literally standing up and walking around the room. My hands are at my sides. And I'm mute. And it's like, this fucking sucks. So yesterday I took a nap and I was like, okay, because my hands are going to die while I'm asleep, I'm not going to mute. If they hear me snoring, fuck it, they hear me snoring. But then my mic messed up yesterday, and I woke up everybody in the nap because it just started screeching and making a shit ton of noise. And it's like, oh god, there's no good solution. I hate this. I did do a firmware update for my hands this morning, so I'm hoping that fixes it. I'm really hoping that fixes it. Yeah, I heard some loud static. I'm gonna mute while I sleep. Also, my Vive Pro mic just isn't in my sound settings anymore. Like, it just isn't detected at all. I can't see it on VR chat. I can't see it in my sound settings. My Vive Pro just doesn't think it has a mic right now. Are you a vampire because you might want a taste of me? Go.
You know, for me, the main issue at the moment that's been happening is just, like, because my shit's so old, like, aside from my controllers, my battery life, especially on my, like, 2.0 trackers, is starting to get really fucking aggravating.
Yeah. There's track straps you can get that are battery packs that will add, like, 20 hours to them.
Yeah, the issue is that I'm a dancer, and so, like, I destroy track straps, like genuinely, like, I just dance and they die. Like, the elastic gets worn out, they get burnt through, and I am unfortunately broke. Relatively speaking, I make money, but, you know, not enough to, like, comfortably drop every now and then on the fucking track straps. It's just not worth that.
Would you consider putting your trackers on shoes for dancing?
That's what I do.
No, I have carpet. I would have to do a lot of setup to make sure that does not destroy the carpet.
Yeah. I think my Spotify is broken. You're not listed in the hottest singles. Okay, that one, I like that one. You hanging out with a girl, imagine?
Look, in my defense, she's really fucking cute.
I'm going to share with you a quote from a friend recently. I wasn't there for this moment, but I heard about it later. where they're having a conversation, and it leads to this friend going, "How dare you, a cockless woman, talk to me?" And it was just like, it's
That's
the funniest.
crazy.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Fucking crazy. That's so fucking crazy.
Let me hear Yulin in the pillow. Yulin pillow princess. EP time in an hour and a bit.
Of course,
Nowhere near enough time to
Of
have
course,
fun.
Yuli's a pillow princess. What the fuck
Of
else would
course.
Yuli be?
Sammy, it is walk time for an hour and 20 minutes. Normally, I go, a minimum of 3 hours. Sometimes I'll go as long as 5. But every day, at least 3 hours. Today, I'm planning to have a little bit short of a stream. It's going to be like 3 hours on the dot. Because Cairo, they have a lot of plans later today. And last night they were like, Yulin, I really want to take a nap tomorrow. End your stream early. And I was like, okay. Keeps throwing me under the bus. Cairo?
And would this be appropriate use of the S word?
No. Cairo? You can call it throwing you under the bus. But what you need to understand is that's not something that I would do for everybody. Okay? Most people, if they were like, can you make it so that, can you cheat and have a shorter stream tomorrow so that I can be there for nap? I'm gonna go, no, I don't think so. So you can call
Hey,
that
Yuli.
throwing you under the bus. You can also call it pecking order.
Pecking.
I know it's meeting suit day, but it's also Easter.
You can wear your swimsuit or you can wear your bunny suit if you want.
I
need-
can't pick one. I like them both.
I
If
need to
you-
get a swimsuit for my Haruki.
Yes. If you wear your bunny suit,
You just want
On
to
the
see me in a
beach.
swimsuit.
I'm gonna make fun of you for getting sand under your fishnets. But you can if you want.
You just want to see me in a swimsuit, Yuli.
No, I just like seeing you. I like it when you join me like
Should I,
this.
Should I not? Should I?
Hi.
Should I not?
Hi.
Well, good thing my sleep schedule usually is fucked. I guess this is just me like unfucking it at this point. 'Cause I'm probably just gonna stay up. Cause I usually fall asleep at like fucking. Oh my god, is Kimi? I haven't seen Kimi in fucking ages.
Mm,
Uh,
because they're addicted to
Um,
raiding and barely get on VR chat the last 3 months. She has a problem.
You got a problem.
no comment. No comment.
Kyra's gonna dance
Look
for
who
us
the
or what?
Fuck it is.
Sure, Danny. Short or normal bus?
look who
Bro
it
can't sleep
is.
alone. I
Kimia.
am.
Damn. Kimia.
I will hold you to that. The short bus. You wouldn't do it for me. You would send a drone
Hi.
strike to my house. Pegging order? No. Hang on. Pecking.
Pegging?
I'll be
Pegging?
Pegging order?
pegging. No.
order?
Pegging.
Okay, who's
No. Pegging. No. Aw.
It's time. So no pegging?
No. Pegging. No.
Can I get you the
Pegging. No.
cameraman with the donut?
Oh my god.
Dude, that video is so funny. I love that video so much.
I'll be mangled
Yuli,
by the
wanna
underside
see-
of the bus content now, Yuli. Knowing that
Yuli,
you throw me 1 second.
Want to see
I
something
just want to
awful?
see Satine in a swim set. I just want to see Satine
Oh
in a
my
swimsuit. for the
God.
record. I know on Easter we hide unfertilized eggs, but can I fertilize your egg? Okay, buddy. What's up?
Oh, have I shown you this yet?
No. Can you unshow me? Yeah. Yeah. Ants.
I love that taco. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I made it explicitly to cause pain.
Hi, ants.
How you been?
I have been very eager for you to show up today because I played Last Epoch this morning and my build is popping the fuck off. I have 2 wolves, I have a raptor, and I turn into a fucking Spriggan, which is like a just a wood dude, and I summon a bunch of vines. Later, what the build is going to do is I'm going to turn into a Spriggan, summon a bunch of vines, and then I'm going to turn into the Scyther, the Swarmblade, and 2 of those vines are going to turn into hives and summon a bunch of locusts. I'm going to drop a bunch of locust hives, and then I'm going to turn back into a Spriggan, and all of those vines are going to blow up and turn into locust hives.
Blow up.
No, they're going to turn into vines, but they're going to release all of their locusts right away. So it's literally going to be a
All
build.
at once?
Yes, all at once. It's going to be a build where
Man, that's
I'm gonna
crazy.
fucking stab you. It's gonna be a build where I have like
Can I
3
watch?
debuff pets. Yes.
I can change it.
I'm gonna have 3 debuff pets that just apply debuffs to enemies.
Give me 2 seconds.
And then I myself am going to be
Hates
switching
this
between
avatar.
2 druid forms that summon a bunch of minions. Alright, you're getting your avatar hidden. Every day I'm like, I hate this avatar, and every day she shows up in it. We will never see you as a repo bot
Oh.
again.
No!
You were
What have I
warned.
changed?
You were warned. I
changed.
told
Look,
you.
My hands are moving. Look, I changed. I promise. I changed.
Ellie blush.
Yeah.
What's up? I think we both know the answer to that, Air. I don't normally chase people, but for you, I'd put my Crocs in sport mode. Alright, that's the worst one yet. We hate Crocs around here.
I have a problem. I've been playing
Oh, by
competitive Overwatch.
the way, Ellie. Ellie said something about wanting to see me in a swimsuit.
Uh-huh.
Can I
You
see
could
you
see
in a
me
bunny
in
suit?
less. Anyways.
Uh-huh. We talking about Crocs? Ellie's like,
Oh,
we talk
no.
about Crocs? Let me go take
Crocs,
pictures
eventually.
in my Gucci lavender Crocs for everybody.
What?
I will block you from the Discord, Ellie. Hate Crocs, but
What?
love What?
Oh. Gucci Croc. What?
She has nice lavender Crocs. I mean, as nice as Crocs
Never mind,
can be,
you can't
but...
see me in less.
Let me guess, do they have like those like, I don't know what you call them, I think they're
The
called like
setup.
charms or something.
She probably
I bet
does.
you they have the croc charms and they probably have like over 100 and they change them out every
No,
day because they
God.
can't decide.
There are diseased people among us, and they like Crocs.
I know.
I bet you they have that $1,000 like croc charm in their inventory.
Spacefish also really likes Crocs. And like, I always say, artists can draw me doing whatever they want, right? You know, artists have the power of creation magic. They can literally just create whatever they want to see. If she
I feel
drew
like
me
I
in
know where
Crocs, I might change my opinion. I might actually be like, you've crossed a line.
So you're like me. You think Crocs are an affront to God.
I do. Now, when we start getting into creels, then it's like, okay, well, these are
What the fuck
kind
is
of
that?
Crocs with heels.
No. No,
fucking
that's even
ugly.
worse.
Crocs
No,
are
do not
already
speak
ugly.
this knowledge into my mind. Fuck you. No. I see. This is why I'm not here. No, I'm not here because my sleep schedule's fucked.
Look.
That's why I haven't been here.
I think Crocs with heels are like
I've been here
worse.
forever.
I think they're worse than Crocs. However, the picture that invented them was a femboy getting railed. So I'm like, ugh,
Oh.
Okay.
ugh.
Okay.
And they're really cute ones. So it's like, oh.
Okay. You know. Okay. You know what? No, it doesn't. It's unforgivable.
Are your shoelaces
No
tied?
amount
I don't want you falling
amount
for
of-
anyone else. Gucci flip
No
Crocs.
amount of femboy could ever make a high heel Crocs acceptable to me.
Hold on, putting out
Oh
my
my God, I'm
drawing
playing
tablet right
competitive
now.
Overwatch.
What if they are
I
super
died.
cute and pink? I love that she's like, I'm playing competitive Overwatch. I'm dying. It's like, yeah, Overwatch will
I'm
do
gonna
that
play
to you.
May because I'm a loser.
Eland, what is your perfect
Go,
partner
Katara.
existed?
for you.
But instead of cake farts, they just wanted to wear matching Crocs with you every day of the week. Then I wear matching Crocs every day of the week. Hi, Kyle.
I'm
I
climbing my way to
buck.
diamond. I'm in gold 1. I'm almost there.
If I have
Whoa.
the perfect partner that is like, you know, they oh god, they just like commissioning art of our characters, and like all the money is taken care of, and they understand that like I like being treated like an object and just taking what they want, but like they
Trophy
don't
wife moment.
get in the way of fucking streaming, then yeah, I'll wear fucking Crocs literally every day. I will have
Trophy wife
like
moment.
I'll have a pair of Crocs for each day of the week. I'll fucking like yeah, no, I'll wear Crocs for perfect relationship. Easy. Damn, you unfolded quick noted. I don't like Crocs. But a perfect partner, it's like what wouldn't you give for that?
Dude,
I'd give my left nut
Yeah.
for that. Of course I'd wear fucking Crocs for that.
I'll say this now,
But-
though. If I had a perfect partner, I would not be getting rid of my vagina for them.
Huh?
That wouldn't okay, let's talk
Because
about
there's
that.
some people don't want to have kids, and so you know they want the girls to get their tubes tied, but we can't get our tubes tied unless we have 3 children.
It depends on the area. That's not the case
Well,
everywhere.
Oh, for here it is. You have to have 3 children.
It also is like it's typically easier for the guy to have the vasectomy. It's also reversible. So like you know I don't know. If somebody's like, I want to be able to bust fat nuts in you without a condom, so you have to get your tubes tied, I feel like that's an incredibly selfish and like a big red flag. Because if that's what
I don't
you
think that's
want,
a perfect partner.
yeah, if that's a thing that you want, and it'd be easier for you, reversing is not a sure thing.
At
This
least.
is correct. It's not a sure thing. We talking about busting? Jesus, it's Easter. I feel like if it's something they want, you know, and it's literally an easier procedure for you that has the potential to be reversed, that's the one that you gotta go for. Not the whole, like, I want you to get your tubes tied. What if they are super cute and pink? Honestly, Spacefish, I can't fucking say no to you, so if you drew me in Crocs, I might grumble a little bit, but I'd still say thank you and swoon and gush over it. Elin, what is your perfect partner? I overslept, fuck. Damn, Elin, folded, quick noted. Okay, so I'm just hearing is I can do all that and still not make you wear Crocs? Reversing is not a sure thing. Jesus, it's Easter. What the fuck, where the hell does Jewel live that 3 kids is required? I wouldn't do that. We talking about busting. Yippee! Oh god, she's so happy about this.
I live in the desert. That's all I'm gonna say. In the desert?
In the desert. Yeah, getting tubes tied or vasectomy. I don't know if it's as strict for vasectomy, but tubes tied, you have to jump through a lot of hoops, and a lot of laws make it really fucking annoying to do. It is not really the like safest procedure. I don't think it. Maybe I shouldn't talk about the safeness of it, but it's not exactly a fun procedure at all. They literally gotta fucking get in there. And it has risks. Hi, Dore. Hi, Yasu. Hi, Mizuki. Oh my god, they're all showing up at once. And like... Alright, let's fucking talk about it. Women typically don't have as much rights and freedoms as guys do in this fucking country. So, yeah. Saying you want your tubes tied is usually gonna be met with, oh, well, is this just like a woman being emotional, or do they really want this? Hi, Rubo. And so it's like, you just gotta fucking fight for it, which is so annoying. Ah, that emote, though. Which one, the foot or the duh? Ooh, hot topics. Yeah, sometimes we'll go into them. I'm okay with talking like controversial stuff or politics, so long as everybody stays respectful. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't really want to do this today, so let's move on. But so long as it's like, okay, I'm very anti-Trump, right? I really don't like the guy. I know, piping hot take in today's day and age. But if somebody was like, I hate Trump, and anybody who voted for him is, you know, a window-licking, spoon-fed idiot, you have to be brainless to vote for Trump. It's like, I don't like him either, but we're not going to go to shot throwing like that. We're not going to, like, just sling mud just cuts. I'll shut that down. I come back to seeing feet. I just wanted a bagel. I was watching a little bit of Paper Talisman this morning. They're the artist that did the foot emote. They're playing Repo. Jewel lives in dungeons, which is definitely a for real desert. Do you ignore the technical description of a desert? As someone in our military, I also have a profound hatred for him, so... I mean, you can point at any one thing that I don't like about him. Right now, I am very, very worried about some of my friends. Either because they are at risk of being deported, because they're a naturalized citizen, not a native-born citizen. I also have a few trans military friends who, they are just getting the fucking, like, yerky-jerky right now of, you're out, you're in, you're out, you're in. And, you know, that's a pretty fucking stressful situation to be in. There's a whole bunch of other reasons. I'm pretty, like, critical of Trump because he does really stupid shit that he gets away with, like, in 2017. He increased taxes with a tax plan that was a 7-year plan. For 3 years, it wouldn't do much to your taxes. And then over the next 4 years, it would gradually ramp up your taxes. To the point that, in the United States, if you make less than $12,000 a year, you are considered in poverty, and that is non-taxable income. Your first $12,000 earned does not get taxed. That's not the case anymore. Trump has made it so that your first $12,000 is taxed. And so all the poorest people of this country, they've had to pay like a huge chunk of taxes this year. And it's like, dude, they literally are making peanuts. If you made $12,000 and that wasn't taxed out of your check, so like you were a streamer on Twitch, you probably had to pay like $1,000 in taxes this year. If you made $12,000. That shit sucks. You're already at a poverty level. You are already struggling for money. To just get slapped with a $1,000 bill is like... God. I love just Little Bean marching. Then just the dancing bunny girl. This is peak PR chat. I let people join and do whatever they want. Some people will walk with me on a treadmill. Some people just hang out and vibe, you know, Satine and Kimmy. Kimmy likes to beat me up while I'm running, apparently. Some people will hang out in desktop and be playing other games. Icy Fire, who is, I think they're behind Satine's hand right now. They might be playing Monster Hunter right now. But they're just chilling in desktop. And then, yeah, the one you pointed out is Siri. Art idea. Yulin strolling through Azeroth in a pair of pink Crocs with an item card on the side showing that the pink Crocs are legendary tier loot. Good lord. Oof. Like, I get that you don't want to be too mean to people who
Yulin, it's
voted.
pegging time.
No, it's not. That's in an hour. But he pulled so much shit in his first term, it's hard to sympathize with people who voted for that again. Oh, I agree, Zwei. I'm very much like... It's a leopards at your face situation. It is very much like... How did you think it was going to be any fucking different? I talked with somebody, and I was like, how could you justify voting for Trump? And they were like, oh, I think his foreign policy is good. I think he would have kept us out of Ukraine and Israel. And it's like, have you just not been listening to his tweets where he says stuff like, let's just bomb Gaza and get the whole thing over with instead of sending them money constantly? Like, they don't listen. They don't pay attention to this stuff. And it's very hard to justify. But I just don't want this to be a negative stream where we constantly attack people like that. I kind of feel like they deserve it, but we're not gonna do it
Talking
here.
about politics is kind of stressing me out, so I think I'm gonna hop out of here.
Okay. I am moving on from it, but
Oh,
understandable.
Okay. And I'll stay a little longer then.
I'm gonna read the rest of the politics stuff to myself. Can I join too someday?
One.
Oh, Danny, you already could join. You've like literally already passed the vibe check. My like criteria for people joining is like hang around for 1 to 3 weeks. And if they pass the vibe check, they're in. I just don't want people like, you know, jumping through all the VR chat streams. First time message, can I join? No, absolutely not, because you're probably just some kid that's gonna scream slurs and you know, show a dick on stream. But somebody that like literally hangs out.
It's only once.
I think I did that, but you already knew who I was because like you hopped in my stream and then I hopped in your stream and I said thank you for joining my debut stream.
Well, so
and you're like, come join me, and I'm like, okay.
Well, so people that like have been around
the
for a bit, like
cargo.
you'd been in the Discord for a few days, and like I know you'd been lurking,
Yeah,
so you would pass,
yeah, I
right?
was lurking.
It's-
I was stalking, you know.
I
that's
just
what
wanna
do. I
keep
just don't
people
like
out.
texting.
That literally first time message, can I join? That's the like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, no, I stalked.
Hi,
you first.
Archangel.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, luckily being in the army is a stable enough income. I spent a lot of time to earn the tax codes, and a lot about finances, so I'm not concerned about that aspect. And getting pegged at the Death Star when at the Death Star. It's a matter of who's the least shit. I'd say in the past, yes. Alright, breakfast finished inbound. I've been here for 2 days, let me in. Aw, thanks. Hi, Logitech. Lily, your first message should be, can I be filled with your DNA? So, well, Drawing Tile is out and
Whoa.
Clip Studio is open time to do fan art. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, see if I can go back and find it. Sammy's first message today was, I want to be filled up with so much of your DNA it changes my ancestry results. That was
That's crazy.
That was the first time
That's
chatting.
so crazy.
Hi, media.
You know,
Even
that's
let
a
me
great
join.
pickup line, though.
Even let me join, Danny. If that's not clear evidence of his low standards, I don't know what is. I don't have low standards. Look, this stream is exercise for me. This is not a stream to entertain you guys. It's a stream to entertain me. And what entertains me is walking through videos like this if nothing's going on. But even more so, people around me joining and talking and having a moving chat.
Core.
That's the things I love. Hi, Sen. And so, when I have like 6 people here with me, I'm vibing. I'm like super comfy. I look forward to working out in that situation. Euland, hi, media. Perfect first message, to be honest. Media, wow, heart. You ever tell someone happy birthday by yelling happy womb eviction day? I always say happy birthmas. That's my go-to is happy birthmas. What's going on? What game is this? Can I join? Yeah, the worst is when chat is dead and you're like, give contents. I am very lucky and that I have a pretty active chat. I recognize there's a lot of streams that are, you know, they're kind of at that breakout point because like chat leads the content. And so when you're at like the size where you don't have that many people watching, so you don't have that many people in chat, and it makes it really hard to, you know, talk and whatnot, that is hard. That is a really, really hard, like, area to stream in. You get over that hurdle, you get over that hill, and it goes from uphill to downhill where like it's just easy to talk to chat and play off of what they're saying. I also know there's a lot of streamers that they're very good as a lurking stream. And so like I've seen streamers that, you know, they have 50 viewers and chat doesn't move for 5 minutes. Now, you could kind of look at that and be like, is this view botting? But, you know, in a few cases, I don't think it is. I just think they're a good lurking stream. People just like to watch their stream and watch the vibe. For me personally, I would hate to be that kind of streamer. I would hate to have a chat that's like not really interacting at all. Hear me out, walking video, but it's true in Minecraft world. Oh, it's funny you say that, Ribo. Because we have 7 Minecraft videos, and I'm planning to do every biome. I do need
You are
to...
biome.
I am not. I am planning to do... come here. I am planning to do every biome, but I am gonna start weaving in other videos, because it takes a long time to get a Minecraft video out. I need you near my right-hand core. Hi. This is really cute. At the same time, when you cover yourself with your wings, it looks like you're naked and you're covering yourself with your wings.
I thought it was mud from far away. And that's because, like, I'm looking at your stream on my other monitor while playing Overwatch.
I
Competitive
had to go.
Overwatch.
I had to go do something right now, but I want to show you something like a world later.
Okay, it's super cute, by the way. Good job. I know what she wants to show me. I'm actually pretty excited to see it. I have that issue sometimes since I stream in the mornings. Early morning people are active because Mirka hasn't gone to sleep yet, and EU is waking up and breakfasting. Yeah. Yeah. What about the straight ones and straight ohms and gay ohms? Oh, okay, biomes. Haha, I get it. But after a while, chat is dead. Damn girl, you hot as hell. Can I explore your nether dimensions? Stupid Minecraft pickup line, lol. Ribo, the videos we've done. Okay, thank you for hanging
So that I
out.
can maybe join. Maybe I could come back and join during nap time. I'd probably
Sure.
be in chat, but I'm probably just gonna order some food and drink some caffeine because fuck it, I'm staying up.
Oh yeah. We've done the swamp. We have done the forest. We have done windswept hills. We have done snowy plains. We have done taiga forest. We have done the desert. I think we've done those 6. And the next one will be the Badlands. Hi, Shocky. Shocky, I was so sad I couldn't talk with you yesterday. But I've been having this thing where I nap, my hands die while I nap, and if I was muted, I can't unmute. And I have to mute when I nap, because there's a chance my headset, or my mic, my mod mic, goes full static and just ear rapes everybody. So, like, I absolutely have to be muted when I sleep, and then my hands die. And so, Shocky came by yesterday, playing on ants, and I literally just can't speak, I don't have hands, I can't unmute. I have to, like, get up, message them on Discord if I want to say anything, and then lay back down. But have you done the mines? The first video I tried to do was the Dripstone Caves, and I didn't like it, so I scrapped it, and I'm planning to redo the Dripstone Caves at some point. Hey, media. You didn't want to talk to me. You know that's not the case. Logitech hug, Shocky pat. A lot of sleepers turn off their hands when they lay down, so that doesn't become an issue later. I didn't think of it was like a thing. Like, to me, I like having my hands off. I like it when I'm laying on my side next to somebody, I've got a pillow between my arms, and it looks like my hands are wrapped around them. But, like, the past week, they've just been having this, like, tracking issue where SteamVR just stops detecting them. Granted, they are half-body. It's like... It's definitely an issue with SteamVR. I did a firmware update for my hand. I'm really hoping that fixes it today. We're gonna find out. You can always wrap around me. Well, Sammy, stick around. Pass the vibe check. You can get on the friends list and join for the naps. And yeah, that is actually a possibility. Until then, you have to settle with the Twitch streams and the blue Twitch pictures. Icy hug, send wave. Feel indefinitely comfy. I haven't gotten media cuddles in a while. I want those. Don't use VR chat. We talked about this. Yeah, but like maybe I can fix you. Heiser, thank you for the follow. Media cuddles. Can provide just a range a day. I don't know when the next time I can media. I'm kind of falling behind in my schedule stuff. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are kind of booked up because of scheduling stuff. Fridays also no, Friday happens late enough that I can kind of plan around it. But like I'm falling behind in videos. I keep saying I want to do Avatar stuff and not doing it. And then there's a IRL task I need to get done. This is why you use Twitch DMA? DMA? Huh? Is that DMs? I need a drink.
If you had a more powerful computer, you could get cuddles and do your Avatar stuff at the same time.
This is true. Although I think doing Avatar stuff in Unity with fucking VR hands would be the most atrocious thing ever.
Speaking from experience, it is.
Yeah. I do need to upgrade my computer soon. I've got the parts list that I've just been sitting on.
Someone say upgrading PC?
Yes. And I should do it before all the parts get potentially a lot higher. Well, the tariffs are already going through, aren't they?
Yeah, I was about to say, aren't they already in effect?
I sat on it for too long.
Can you like
Already too late.
Can you like drive across the border and like buy some stuff?
Maybe? I'm not really close to any borders.
When you cross the border.
Get Kron to come over.
I'm gonna say something. I'm not really close to any borders. I'm kind of like smack dab middle of the U.S. as well. We're at 4.15.
Time for a big trip.
No. I couldn't even visit Farisu, Etoile, and Oni because I can't take a big trip. Did you hear about that, Kimmy?
What?
So they invited me to come visit them for a weekend. And I was like, fucking, you know what? That's really scary and intimidating. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go visit them. And then I called my parents and I was like, hey, I want to drive 350 miles to visit these people, these friends. Then I'd be driving 350 miles back. Can I use your car? And at first my mom was like, oh my god, that's so scary. They're gonna murder you. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. And I was like, Mother, I'm not asking for permission to go. I'm asking for permission to use your car. Like, remember, Mother, I'm 34 years old. And she was like, oh, this is just, I'm worried. It's like, okay, noted. Not gonna do anything about it, but noted. And my dad was like, that's really cool. Yeah, I think you should totally do this. You can't take the car. You're not on the car insurance. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, so we never put you on the car insurance because,
What a fluffy dog.
you know, we've I like couldn't see anything for 5 seconds there.
Are you still talking?
Yes, I am. Ah, I see. I'm not in VR chat. It switched to the system default microphone. Okay, now they can hear me. Yeah, my headset just went gray for 5 seconds, and it switched my VR chat mic. To system default. But they can hear me now. Yeah, so I'm not on the car insurance, so driving at 700 miles was not gonna happen.
Have I told you that they want me to come to BlizzCon?
The WoW group does?
Yeah.
No, but are you gonna go?
I thought Blizzard got canceled.
Maybe.
That'd be
So I
fun.
could afford
Another
the
BlizzCon? I
flights.
thought they've been all virtual since a while now.
Yeah, I also
Mm,
thought that, but
And apparently there's something being hosted in Anaheim.
Cairo's here.
oh,
but
little lag
also-
spike. The way you lagged, your hips just stopped moving. What are we at? 4.3? Yeah, I would never go to BlizzCon or any, like, con like that. I would not be against
Well,
going to the Airbnb and just hanging out with everybody there like a meetup. But actually going to the con, yeah, I'll pass. Bun,
that's
bun, bun.
fair.
go
I
Hi,
don't
Twitch
hi,
actually,
con?
hi. Huh?
I don't actually care that much for
You
conventions.
don't want to go to TwitchCon?
I think it'd be fun. I just think it'd be expensive. Like, if money was no object, I'd go. But, like, even when I was working for 26 an hour, that was a lot of money.
Overwatch sucks. These people suck. I'm getting off this game. Dude, I wasn't getting healed at all the whole time, and then they complain about me not doing any damage because I kept on dying because they weren't healing me. They were healing a fat-ass Malga.
I mean, why would they heal you? You weren't doing any damage.
Because they weren't healing me. Every time I went out, there was a brig on the enemy team, and it went bam, bam, bam.
Jewel, did you get so angry that you had to get up and start walking
No,
around?
it's her mic cutting
Yeah.
her out.
No, I started walking around.
Well, your mic also does that where you get so loud where it just stops and it puts you at like 10%
Oh,
volume.
yeah. It hates me. I'm waiting to do stuff with Easter, but I don't know what's going on with that.
Ah,
It hates
yes.
me, but don't.
Online gaming. Hi, Shiro.
And
Bro,
they
I-
told me never to play
Hi,
May
Cairo.
again, but they were just butt healing the fucking tank. They had 2k healing, both supports,
Did I
right?
put my phone close by?
Mhm.
And that's because Malga doesn't have a shield. So he just takes all that shots
Mm-hmm.
and takes all the healing because he sucks. Malga dies.
Is Malga the Omnic that
No.
can
No,
go
Malga is the Hawaiian guy that everyone calls me.
He's the Hawaiian guy that's
Oh,
wider
the-
than he is tall.
Oh, the one
Yeah.
with the pecs. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He has 2 heart containers in his chest because I don't know why. He
Huh?
has 2 of them.
Bro, I hate that. Like, I can't do anything if you don't heal me. Alu Yuli, Alu chat. I legit had, like, my first moment of fuck it. I quit a comp game. Haven't done that in so long. Shoes, my boy, Alu. Gamer moments. Malga's the one that goes, ha ha, then traps you in a cage. The one with the pecs. He
Yeah.
has 2 hearts. That's his lore. I don't remember how many, like,
a
rage
green
gamer
fuck.
moments I've had. No, I can think of 2. I can think of 2. In a, like, online competitive game, it was in League of Legends years ago. I was playing Lulu support. My team is losing. And a guy is blaming me. They've fed the mid lane Zed. The Zed is going around just killing everybody. And I guess it's my fault that he's fed. Lulu has an ultimate that can counter Zed. where he uses his ult on somebody. Lulu ults the target, and then it gives them a bunch of health, which saves them from the ult. And it also stuns the Zed, so it's a good counter. But this guy was so fed that it was like, it didn't matter. He would just ult people away from me, and then if I was around them, he would just kill them without his ult. And so at one point, like, I and the AD carry died or something. And the AD carry's like, bro, are you trolling? Did you even use your ult? And I was just like, I was so mad with this guy complaining the whole time that I just ulted him right there in the base, which was absolutely trolling. And I was like, yeah, I used it. Did you see it there? And he's like, okay, fuck you, dude. Everybody report Lulu. But nobody did, because it was just, this guy had been complaining in all chat the whole time that...
Yeah, the tank was like complaining the whole time about how like, oh, they have Malga hate. No, they do not. They just, everyone does. Everyone hates Malga. Malga's just that shitty tank that no one wants. That's why he's not in the stadium thing for next week. Yeah, stadium. Let's go. Lucio's in it. That's all that matters. Fuck everyone else.
Someone who doesn't play. That's the only thing memorable about him. My other gamer moment was actually a year ago. I was playing Civ 7 or Civ 6 with friends. And it was Ordinary Rock, who... He was like the only one in range of me. And apparently he was fucking with everybody. But I couldn't see anybody else. Well, no, I could see one other person, but they're like really new to Civ 6, so Ordinary Rock wasn't messing with them as much. But like, with me, it just seemed like Ordinary Rock was just going after me. It just seemed like their whole mission was to fuck with me. They declared war on me at like turn 30. They were like pillaging my stuff and like converting my builders like really early on, like turn 40 and whatnot.
How does Civ work anyway? 'Cause, like, I know it's turn based.
That is a
but
huge conversation that we will come back to.
Okay.
They kept sending spies to me at like turn 70. They destroyed my city state. We're at war the whole time.
Happened again. Yay, technical difficulties!
You know, it's better than what I did. I decided that I was going to sit in my chair and spin in a circle, and I unplugged my headset directly from the PC while I was spinning in a circle.
Jewel, you're special.
I am. I'm very am. I should play Overwatch again.
And
I'm gonna play my
no,
dinosaur game.
don't do that.
I'm gonna play my dinosaur game because I want to unlock skins for my dinosaurs so that I could have the bios lucent skins.
What?
So my dinosaurs look cool. I have addiction to dinosaurs.
To be fair, it's something worth an addiction. They were pretty fucking cool.
They're pretty cute.
Addiction to dinosaurs, time to play Ark.
Cover myself with blankets easily on my
I gotta look in the Discord.
It's like it's warm outside, but my apartment's still cold from the nighttime. Gotten warm in
I don't know what the weather is here. I'm pretty
Hey
Ah,
Siri, can you
beautiful.
toggle your
You
walk
and
animation on and
I
off?
love it.
It's
It's like
since you did it
getting
before I
it's
joined,
alright.
I can't see it.
Around about it. I think it probably is.
Winston, get out of my chair!
Winton!
But you guys don't really have all the.
He's loafing.
Do you guys get like
Loafing
the
right
leaves?
Then
changing
sit on the
color? You
loaf.
guys don't get
He'll
that.
learn his lesson.
Yeah, we get that.
Or he won't.
You get that?
Yeah.
now. Guys, just
You know what,
leaves
that's
change
too-
color.
That got cold enough.
I live in like one of like the eastern states, which is like
Just speak
well,
into
the
my
southern
mouth
eastern
and
states,
I'll
so it's, like,
talk to
normally,
chat.
like
Ooh.
cold outside of like summer.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Update
I
from
think most of
Euland.
it goes,
So,
like,
my
-5.
computer cannot see any mics. That's not good.
Oh. So we're just talking
Pretty
and no one hears
decent.
us. It's okay.
I went to fucking
No, no, no.
Kenya
They.
and
I'm pretty
Japan
sure
for
if he's
vacation one day.
nearby enough,
Holy fuck! It was like -20.
If I
Somewhere
back
scream
there.
loud enough,
Oh yeah, he's
We
right
went to
behind
like
me.
the
Hear
northern
me.
country to see the northern lights, so we were like technically in the Arctic Circle. I've never been so cold in my fucking life.
Yeah, so they can hear everybody
I came back here to the States
except
and
for
it was
you,
like
and
0
because
Celsius
his
outside,
mic's
and I
not
came out of the
working.
airport in like a t-shirt.
And
I'm
it's
like,
not
oh my god, it's like
recognizing it.
summer.
And his computer isn't recognizing any of the stuff.
Because
So
like internally, I was
yay!
so used to being a fucking popsicle like the whole 2 weeks I was out there. I get back, I'm like, hey, this is pretty good.
World game though at the moment. I kind of want to continue to play Overwatch. I don't think I should play competitive though.
I feel like the code's
And
fine
then,
as
and then
long as
guess what?
it's like
Hey, guess
snowing.
what? We didn't see
In
the
my
northern lights
opi-
there. Like,
In my
we had, like, a
opinion,
little
you should
app
never play anything
that would like show it like the
competitive.
weather, like your percent chance of seeing the lights or whatever.
I only
And then
do
I
it
saw
so that
them
I can get
here in
weapon
fucking
skins
Ohio,
here and there.
in the United
I
States.
only have 3 right now.
Oh, what the fuck?
You know what? That's
We had
understandable.
them here. Like it was like a freak thing where it's like this is the first time in however many decades it's been since they were here. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
The only thing I know what's from Ohio is like the Buckeye candies, and that's because
Of
my
course
mom
it's
makes
in
them all the time.
Ohio.
But I'm also bored from Ohio, so it's not Racer. So I know nothing about it.
Was that during the like prolonged nights as well? I'm pretty sure Finland
I
has
think
that.
so. We had like the eclipse last year too. That was cool.
Hmm, yeah.
Get
Was
out
there
of it,
another
Jared.
one recently?
It happens every year, but it's in like different
W,
countries
get over
every
here.
year. It like goes across
Yeah.
the like globe in like a streak.
BMW, get over here.
So some years it's just like over the ocean, but I think it's like Spain or something.
Right.
Yeah, someone just walked by the house. Go bark at them. Go. Go bark at them.
I'm pretty sure anytime it's been in Australia, I've been
I
too,
can't
like,
believe
lazy
your
to go
pug
outside.
actually morphs. Morph.
Oh, it was neat. But like,
Oh, you have hair in your
it's one of those things you go outside, you're like, oh, that's pretty
Did I
cool.
get it?
Okay, anyway, you know, like it was like dark during the daytime. I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird. Okay, anyway.
You just see some doofus just raw dogging the eclipse with no glasses.
I just moved my chair
Dude,
back.
I fucking love that. Because I'm like the environmental health and safety people and I work at a university. So it's like actually in charge of like ordering the glasses and like distributing them and all that.
You
And, like,
Mother's
seeing
calling me.
motherfuckers
You know what that
come with
means?
the like shitty
It's
little
your
like Chinese paper glasses they bought from a guy on the side of the road. They're,
Have
like,
fun
just
with your
squinting,
melting
trying to look
eggs.
at it. And you can't fucking squint at it. That's not how it works.
I hate
So
computers.
funny.
Trust me,
Wait.
I know, guys.
Understandable.
Wait, you guys are hearing me? Oh, okay.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh.
Where do I?
Because the problem is from like a health and safety thing. There's like in the US, there's like a rating or something. You know, like, rate of looking at there's so many movements
Okay.
or whatever, yada yada yada. And so we were trying to find ones that had like the safety rating instead of just like the fucking
I wish I could
leg-ass
hit that
Chinese.
Lojo.
These may or may not work. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, we're
Oh
trying
my.
to find
Okay.
something
No,
that
no,
had,
I
like,
can.
a
I can fix this.
certification. That's-
Mhm.
I'm gonna be here.
Certified to look at bitches.
And then flying. That's kind of the same. I don't care.
That's good enough.
I have taken my headphones that I use for desktop, and I have just gotten the backup treadmill right next to my desk, and I am on the second treadmill now. This is stupid. I hate it. I hate these technical issues.
And on
let
this
me,
day, Yulin had another gamer moment.
let me catch up.
Dylan, when are you gonna
Where's-
have your PewDiePie
where-
bridge
where-
moment?
You're all
Oh,
going to
me.
stop
Oh
talking,
my.
and I'm going to catch up on chat.
You look adorable.
A bunny suit.
You are.
My
All right.
favorite.
You guys are incapable of listening to me. I am turning you off. Good lord. Where were we? I've gone too far back. Someone who doesn't play, the only thing memorable about him. We had a lever and wand 4v5. I went 41-5 on Ram. 24k damage dealt, blocked 32k. Oops, something disconnected. Check fan art and disc when you get a chance. Alright. Let's see fan art and Discord. Easter? I fucking hate it. God damn it. That's thank you so much for it. I love it so much. My computer cannot see any mics, just speaking to my mouth, and I'll talk to chat. Ooh woo. Unplug, replug. Elon is now the little bean. Oh, finally, stream has improved drastically. What the fuck, Global? No, we hear all of you. No one can hear Elon. Discord. Finally, the noise drowning out Cairo is gone. But competitive sleeping. Wait, I'm not the only one trapped in Ohio. No, we, Cairo's there. There was someone else there that I can't remember off the top of my head. Going didn't read of Ohio. It fucking sucks. Have we tried turning it off and then back on again, Elon? I restart my PC like 2 times a day. Like, I need to figure out. I think it's drivers. Well, I'm hoping it's drivers, because that's not that hard of a fix. Welcome back. Also, you'll check fan art section on disc when you get a chance. I had a quick idea. We'll work on making it perfect later. I saw it. Cairo is silent again. Sorry, second treadmill. I have 3 treadmills. I'm almost caught up, Core. The Core, it's me. And on the 3rd day, the Lord said, "You'll get the other fucking treadmill." Oh, let me restart you. Okay. I'm unmuting the voices now.
I went on Twitter.
I don't know.
How much longer is what?
How much longer is Elon have to walk?
So I was
I'm
at
getting ready. I have to go take a shower.
4.5 miles.
It's fine.
Oh,
you did
we
it
are
on
at
Twitter.
0.15 on the new treadmill.
I thought it was on
I would
Discord.
like to go to 5, but I'm ending with this
Yeah.
video ends. I had cheated the system a little bit, and it was
I
supposed to
follow
be
all like
5
the
miles, and we just
things and
lost
stuff.
like I don't know how much time.
I
So
really
when this
like
video
this
ends,
stuff.
I'll probably be like 4.8 or 4.9.
I drew
I'm just gonna
a
end
big
when the video
it's
ends.
garbage.
I specifically
How
cheated
long
in a
is left?
Let's check.
I know, I got cheated yesterday. I wanted to take a nap.
Beaches of Pandaria. We have 4 more minutes left on the walking video.
It looks so stupid.
Bitches on for Pandaria.
Yep.
And then I can
Dude,
show you what I've been
Are
working
you
on.
telling me, dude?
Are you?
Elon,
Wait,
Elon.
hang on. Are you wanting to show it on stream or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I mean, it doesn't. I mean, they can come too.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Keely.
This is just to show. This is to show you guys.
Okay.
What are we
It's
looking
so
at?
cute.
Elon, full stop, Pandarans, would you
Bunny
yes
suit,
or no?
I approve
Yes.
100%. Bunny suit's the best.
100%.
Bunny suit's better than anything in the world. I have an addiction.
I don't dislike. How many bunny suits do you have?
I wish I had some IRL, but because I'm poor, I don't. But avatar-wise, I have a lot. We have this one.
I'm
This
just
one has
saying.
2 bunny suits on it.
We know someone IRL that has 28 bunny suits. So.
I want to be
Oh.
their friend.
Oh my
Let me be their friend. I want to be their friend. You know why? Because if I ever had any bodysuit questions, they're like, "Oh, what's a good like bodysuit to wear?" You know? Oh, what's the good texture to wear? Oh, this is nice texture. This is good texture. You know?
It's haxy
like
when you see them around in chat. So if you have questions for them, they would be more than happy to talk bunny.
bunny suits.
You know, when you said you knew a person, my mind went towards Farisi for some reason.
Understandable. No, it's haxy.
It's more of the association of like latex, that kind of like where I'm like, oh, bunny suits, latex. This is kind of like a no-brainer.
So okay.
All my art is bunny suit art. I'll also say that.
Let me
Which
explain
is
the
sad.
treadmills. So with the treadmills, my parents have a Nordic Track C2300, and it's very, very good. It's very nice. Very old though.
I have a
That-
5-year-old bunny.
I gotta
Yeah.
go, please.
Sorry.
That has been having issues, and it like shuts off now and then. And so I got a backup treadmill, which is like a desk treadmill. It's a YPOO. I don't know what it is other than that. I think that's just the brand. That is a desk treadmill. I got it for like $200 on Amazon. It's good, but it's not the thing I would want to use primarily for the stream. It also doesn't have incline. It does, but you literally have to unscrew these like little legs at the bottom of it. It's not adjustable incline on the fly. And then I, wanting to replace the Nordic Track C2300 that was having issues, I bought a Nordic Track 2000 used on Facebook Marketplace. And that one is more consistent, it's more reliable, but the cup holder is smaller. It only has 10 incline instead of 12. And it has this weird program thing where like, oh, you walked for 30 minutes, we're turning the treadmill off and resetting your progress. And it's like, it's just more cumbersome and annoying to use. So like, if I can just have the 2300 working consistently, it's way better. I thought the 2300 was dead. And then my dad actually fixed it. And so I've been using that. My parents have been using the one I bought on Marketplace. And I have the desk treadmill in my room as a backup, just in case an event like this happens where it's like, okay, the treadmill is literally dead. I can grab this one real quick so that I don't just like end stream. And that was...
You killed your treadmill.
Kinda did.
I can't believe you worked it to death.
That was all the beaches. We're at 0.35.
All the bitches.
So that's... We went 4.9. But I don't want to tell Core no. So instead of going more until we have 5, we're gonna go see Core's World.
Yeah.
Let me change this camera. And then... Do I have space in my room? God, I kind of fucking don't. Okay, I'm here. Do I have my full range of motion? Kind of. I have literally multiple cables just coming off me right now, and I fucking hate it.
I'm dying.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think.
28, whoa, 4 minutes gambling. Let me restart you. On the third day, the Lord said you only get the other fucking turn.
I don't.
Got an egg day,
Should I
happy
put
egg
it
day,
down?
I
love you.
mean,
Yes.
if there's a portal, I intend to follow. I have no clue.
28. Bunny suits are Haxie's entire brand. Pyro, hi, fix. That was way too fast at 4 minutes. Maybe one more thing hanging off of you. Okay. Alright. It is going to be a quick look. We're going to look around there and then...
I'm dressed up for Easter.
Nice. Good job. Portal.
There's like 2 polys on that egg.
Hi, Keo. I was hearing a clicking. It's my Xbox controller cord kind of swinging and bumping the side of the computer from me moving around with my headphones around my neck. Hi, how is the walk? My computer cannot detect any of my microphones. So it cannot see my Vive Pro mic. It cannot see my USB mic magnet on the side of my headset. So right now, I literally have my standard, my headphones mic that plugs into a USB port on the front of the computer that I literally use for desktop gaming. That's my mic right now. Yeah, this is the map Corvu has been working on. Oh, what the, I went into the
you're
box.
not trapped in there.
Yeah, I didn't make a tunnel for it yet.
All good, there's a respawn.
It looks very pretty though, Core.
Okay.
Cool. It needs music. It's eerily quiet.
Yeah.
Do you have any songs in mind? Whoa. Weird to put your head in those.
Oh, I didn't put a mesh collider on this yet.
Do you have any songs in mind for it?
I was thinking of using like Instars and Time Music.
This is neat. I see why you've spent so much time on the trees.
So, question: do you control the placement of the like little white things? Because this
No.
one's there's one that's outside, but God, that's weird looking.
Hug. Or can you leave Euland in the box? No. We are gonna go back to a beach. We're gonna get comfy.
Yeah, this is what I've been working on. I've just finished this tree. I like this tree.
It looks good.
But there it is. Friends, create instance.
Looks like it's got a lot of
drop
knots.
portal.
Did you
Portal.
did you use curves?
Yeah.
We are back to Pacific Dream. Yeah, Keo, I don't know. My computer has just been dying lately. Just now, it had a 5 miles in us. So realistically, yes, I could easily go 5 miles. However, Cairo has asked me to keep it short today. So, yeah, we've done it 4.9, I think. A lot.
Is this the same map or a different instance of the same map?
This is a different instance. I thought about going to the other one, but I was like, I don't remember how to do that off the top of my head, so I'm just coming here. There we go. Do I have enough space to sit down? I don't know if I actually... I don't have enough space to reach my water. Oh. Fucking why quest users can't find my island. Good lord. Okay. I'm like so precariously sitting down here. I forgot my fucking camera.
Oh no.
Fine, I can grab it like.
Cairo wasn't listening.
Well, of course not. They were cuddling.
I guess famous action that removes your ability to hear.
I mean, typically no. For Cairo, yes.
Where you go? Oh god. We went to see Core's map real quick, Cairo. Core's been working on a map and we went to check it out for 2 minutes. It's really cool. Not somewhere we can hang out yet because there's no music and no comfy spot with a window for me yet. But surely she will add that, right?
There's gonna be a comfy spot.
Hell yeah. Uh-oh. My vision is gray again. That means everything's breaking.
Well, we can still hear you.
Dude, this is so depressing.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Please, I just have a gray screen right now. What do you guys see? You guys see everything fine.
I was having trouble getting the
Oh. Okay. It seems like my headset is no longer tracking.
Uh-oh.
What time is it? Yeah, my headset is just not tracking in SteamVR anymore. I can't read chat at all. I can see my OBS across the room.
When was the last time there was an update for Steam VR? Because when I launched my Steam VR to try to get in here to hang out, it didn't recognize my headset. So I'm wondering if it's a software problem.
It is most assuredly a software problem, but also my computer has been dying. That probably isn't helping. I would have liked to gone 3 hours, but like I'm literally at a point where I have to restart my computer to fix it. So I think it's time.
My god!
Yes, yes. All right. We're gonna go raid somebody. I don't like not being able to see chat. Oh, that doesn't mean anything.
Maybe reboot or maybe restart VR.
Bye, everybody.
I am. Oh God. You guys can hear me. I can't hear anything right now because the headset's off.
We can hear you.
Where are we going? Because the why new Civic of coming out. Your body moves like that. I like this new model. So Logitech to the social.
Or you.
Here are we?
Nobody likes having to deal with scuff.
Stuff is life for
This.
Unfortunately. Why are you wearing?
You're in awe.
I just realized you have knee pads on.
This person.
And?
Going
Nothing.
here. Flash raid. B. Burley. B is cute. I've got a lot of friends, mutual friends with them. They're playing Minecraft. All day block game title.
Minecraft.
For me, today is Sunday. I don't plans in particular. I'm gonna watch Uma with Oku. Show you guys how that went. That being said, thank you everybody for being company. We did Kyle, get the fuck out of my we did like 4.8 miles. We're just gonna say it was 5. We're just gonna say it was 5. I love you. Bye.
I don't know if you were watching stream, but his headset currently isn't
Yeah, I saw.
anymore.